Hi guys, this video, if you have not seen by the title, is me trying to do a makeup tutorial. And I'm not a professional. I don't know like anything. I don't know anything about makeup. I don't know how to blend eyeshadows, and I use really cheap stuff. So I'm gonna show you like the cheapest way to put together makeup. Well, my makeup, and it's probably not gonna look the best, so I don't want you guys to judge me. But the first thing is, if I could just turn it to make sure. But the first thing I'm gonna do is wash my face. Like, as you can see, like I struggle with bad acne and bad acne scarring. It's just something that runs in my family, I guess, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's attributed to the bad amount of crap I eat every day, and the fact that I don't care about, like, I love water. I'll drink water all day, like, I don't care. But I also love sugary sweets, cookies, fruit snacks, crap like that. I don't take the best care of, like, how I eat, so I guess I can't be mad when I struggle with, like, acne and stuff. But to be honest, I really only wear makeup like once a week, and that's to church. I don't wear it anywhere else. Not the best cleanup, but I just want to start on a fresh palette. Try to turn the water off again. I have this like propped up, you guys, so don't begin to judge me, okay? I had like a breakout on my chin and on my forehead, but that's okay because the Lord is still good. But I really just want to come and show you guys what I do for my face and talk to you about random things. I know my hair is not done, you guys, but like, have mercy. Have mercy. I'm gonna fix it because I did want to make some videos today. So that's why I'm putting on makeup. I mean, I don't need to make videos with makeup, but I just like it. So I use this e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. It was really cheap at Walmart because like and it's not even coming out. What if it's empty? I'm gonna be upset if it's empty. I just try to keep pumping it out. But yeah, oh, have a little bit. And if you hear my kids in the background, it's just my two babies. Mommy? Yes. No. Go watch The Incredibles. But I'm gonna just keep trying to pump it until it comes out. I do need my eyebrows done. I haven't, right now it's like a middle part sewing with Onyx hair. It's just pack hair, like, I don't know, nothing special to it. But so I kind of learned this from somebody. I don't know why. I think I know what I'm doing, like weird stuff. Like, I mix these colors. You guys can tell me what to do because I really don't know what to do. This is just what's been working for me and how I do my makeup, you guys. So I'm using this, what is this? What brand is this? I don't even know what, Black Radiance. It's Black Radiance HD, oh, something like that. HD corrector. And then what I do after that is like I mix it with this one because I think I put on too much. Like my scarring is super bad, and so I'm really like conscious of that. So I like paint away the scarring. I have a lot of bad scarring. But I like paint away the blemishes and the things that are not like, that I don't want people to see. I don't know why I'm trying to do it on my phone, but whatever. Another camera. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a pretty joke of a job with my makeup right now. And you guys, you know what? You makeup artists, feel free to laugh. Cause I know it's probably like a really bad job. Probably looks really bad. But I don't know, I guess we could just talk while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm putting this all over the dark spots and where my scars and everything is. So there, don't laugh at me, you guys. There is my spot corrector crap. And I just blend it out to the best of my ability. But yeah, I guess I can come on here and talk about the Healing Project. The Healing Project is my baby. Something I really love to do. It's something that I learned. It's kind of like my life journey of like struggling through heartbreak and how I got over and how I made it through being heartbroken, because like, I don't know, it just sucks. I was married. I got married. When did I get married? I wasn't married long, I can tell you that. I got married in 2015. I wasn't dating the person that I married that long. I don't know. I think I just really felt a lot of pressure. I felt like I know I wasn't in love, but I don't know. I think I was in such a broken, oh, and let me just explain. I used, before Jesus, and no knock to anyone that works here now, but I used to work at Hooters. Like, I was really okay with just showing off my body and being the party girl and going to the club and like, I don't know, just talking to random people and dating and just being like the wild girl. I'm using this NYX, what is this? NYX Taman Frame tinted eyebrow pomade to fill in my eyebrows, and a little angle brush. My eyebrows aren't done, so it makes it really hard for me to do my eyebrows well. Like I said, I'm an amateur, so I'm really bad at this, guys, but yeah. So back to about who I was. I was like the party girl, the girl that always wanted to go out and have a drink, and like I always liked relationships. I always had a boyfriend. Like literally since my parents let me date, like I always had a boyfriend. Like I was really just like weirdly obsessed with love and like being with somebody. Like I could never be alone. Like I think one time in high school my friend was even like you always got a boyfriend, maybe try being alone. And granted, we were like 16, 17, but I kind of got offended by that. But the truth was, like, I didn't know how to be alone, and that carried over into my adult life. Like, I would just talk to anybody, and just to say that I had a boyfriend. That's pretty much what I would do. Just talk, and I don't know, I didn't care, like, if they were giving me anything, like, in return. Like, I don't know, like, I just liked having somebody to say that I had somebody. That was it. You guys, I'm probably doing a really bad job of feeling my eyebrows again. I hope it looks right. But I let the colored stuff stay on my face while I'm trying to do stuff with the other part of my face. I think I overdid it on the eyebrow stuff because I'm never like really sure. And you guys feel free to give me tips. Like I said, this is an amateur makeup tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing. I use cheap products from Walmart, the beauty supply store, and I come up with what I come up with. You heard me? But I guess this is just about like my relationships and all of that. But and sorry if I'm rambling, because clearly I cannot do makeup and talk at the same time. Oh my word. So difficult. I know it looks bad, guys, but something like, it looks bad. But yeah, so I was never the girl that could be alone. And like, I was in church my whole life, so I knew like the right things to do. I knew not to fornicate. I knew like how to carry myself as a lady. I just got to the point where I was like literally obsessed with relationships. Like, I wanted to be a wife, I wanted to be a mom, I wanted the family. Like, nobody ever told me. Like, I just saw my mom do it, and I never really knew like how much it really took to have that the right way. I just thought you got married, you have kids, and this is it. This is how it works. Nobody told me about the work that went into it. So I graduated high school, was able to get into clubs. I started working at Hooters. Like, just finding, you know, people would try to like talk to me there, and I mean, I would go for it. Like, it would be like famous baseball players and stuff that would come in after the game. So people that like had money, I guess. And I turned into that girl that was like, you know, if a man can't do nothing for me, I don't want him. Basically a gold digger. Like, what can you do for me? Can you take care of me? Can you me. So I became like that, and I got this boyfriend, and we were like together for like maybe 2 years or so, but he was like really toxic for me. Like, I would go out of my way to do things for him, and I really just lost myself in him. My whole world was him. Like I look back now and see how toxic it was. I used to tell him like, you're my world. Why would you ever want a man to be your world? That was so horrible. But I don't know. I just thank God I'm not in that anymore. Like, I'm not like that anymore. But yeah, I was just obsessed, and so that's the kind of girl I was. And when I met him, he had a lot. Like, he had money. But he stayed with his mom. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, he was just like really handsome, and I was like, ooh, I would definitely be with him. But then I guess this was when I was like trying to settle down with someone, like being 20 years old or 19 years old, and call myself trying to settle down with somebody. I just found out like he wasn't good for me, and I was making him so much of my world that I had lost myself. Like, I would do anything for him. Like, okay, this is really funny, but I'm allergic to cats, like badly. Like, I get hives, I itch, I sneeze, and all of this crap. And I would literally go sleep over his house, and he had 5 cats. And so I would be living off of like Benadryl. Not even being able to enjoy him, but because I just wanted to be there, I would risk anything. So I'm using this Black Radiance again in brown, and I just put this over like the orange spots to make it blend a little better, I guess. You guys, tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I know I'm going about this all wrong. But I put it all over the orange spots. Look. Yeah. And I blend it out again. To make it look like all the bad stuff has disappeared. But yeah, and now I'm just gonna use this brush that I've had for a really long time. It's angled. I don't remember who I got it from. I know I got it from Ulta, but I forget what brand it is. And I just go and use the same brown concealer by Black Radiance, and then I try to clean up my eyebrows some. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, I had just lost my world in this guy, lost myself in this guy, doing dumb stuff. I worked 2 jobs. I worked at Hooters. Like, he would do stuff to me, like, and I would just accept it. Like, he would like tell me to come over his house, and so I'll go over his house, and I'm just gonna try to shape my eyebrows here, guys. I'm not good at this, so don't judge me. But he would tell me to like come over his house, and I would go and like, and I would take my daughter with me. I had my daughter when I was a teenager. And so I would take my daughter with me, and we would just like go over there. He wasn't there. Like, his sister or his mom would let us in. He wouldn't be there, and like, I would be texting and calling him like, where are you? I'm at your house. But I would be like texting and calling him like, where are you? We're at your house. What are you doing? Like, when are you coming home? And he wouldn't text back. And then like, he would get back. Like, he would come in at like 3 in the morning and like throw movie tickets at me and be like, well, I went to go see a movie, and then I went for a run. I needed my space. And I was like literally trying to be everything to him. Like, I took money that I had saved and like redecorated his bedroom that he had at his mom's house, like, and redecorated his bedroom for him. And girl, I was just out here being silly. But that kind of just shows like how broken I was, and like what I was willing to accept. Like, I didn't care about my self-worth. Like, I just wanted somebody to love me because I couldn't love myself. And I felt bad because if I wasn't loving myself, then I knew that my daughter wasn't getting the type of love that she needed. But this all swings around back full circle to God and his faithfulness to me. But I'll keep talking because I'm not done with my makeup yet. So as him and I went forward, like, we obviously broke up because I was just tired of being so. Him and I obviously broke up, and that was like the worst at the time, like the worst heartbreak of my life, like the worst thing I've ever felt. Like, I would just cry every day. I would cry every night. And my mom would just, like, she knew that I was heartbroken, so she didn't force me to talk or do nothing like that. She was really chill about it. I was just ready to be over him. And like I don't know, the pain that I felt then, like, was unbearable. And that's what kind of, like, made me be like, what do I know can help me through this? And I was just reminded of God. And, like, I was like, I know him to work for other people, but, like, can he work for me? And that was my whole big question, was like, can God work for me? And so I tried it. And so I went back and I tried praying. I tried praying again for, like, the first time in years. My daughter was like, I think I tried to pray a lot when she was newborn, but she was about 3 or 4, something like that. 3. So it had been, no, 2. Okay. So it had been at least, like, 3 years since I had, like, really prayed. But I was just like, man, God, if you're real, like, I really need your help. Like, I don't know how to get past this pain. I don't know how to feel better. I don't know what to do. Like, this is sickening. I can't function. I can't work. I can't eat. I can't sleep, because this guy was literally like my world. And he crushed it. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, is try to blend. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. Just try to blend this concealer under my eye down. I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's a random brush. I just used it because it was right there and it looked like it worked. Blend it down, you guys. Don't trust me with your makeup. Nope, get out. Because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't think I use good products. But this is what it is. And then what do I do? Where's that brush? Oh, this thingy. The e.l.f. It's a Kabuki face brush. And I just, like, go over my face to blend it out so it don't look so chalky. I'm probably gonna have a lot of makeup on my headband, but that's okay. So it don't look so chalky. Okay, and now I'm going to use some foundation. So I'm using the, what do I use? I use Nut Brown C7 L'Oreal True Match. If I have any left, I'm probably just gonna use this because it's pretty empty, you guys. And I just try to, like, get as much as I can out from it onto my beauty blender. And I just dab it everywhere on my face to turn me brown because I'm brown. But yeah, going into, so excuse me, I'm dying here. So coming out of that relationship, put it on my eyes. So coming out of that relationship, I was really broken, and I was just trying to figure out, because nobody was really there to make me feel better. Like, my mom could only do so much for me, but what she was doing, and I love her, was not helping me. And I didn't want to feel heartbreak anymore. Like, I didn't want to be in pain anymore. I just didn't want to feel it. Like, I wanted to be okay. And I just thought about my friend, and she was like, maybe you should try being single. And I'm like, now her voice is like coming back to me. Like, then it was like, maybe you should try being single. And I was just like, okay, I'll give it a shot, but I don't really know how to do this. I put it down my neck because I don't think this is my color no more. You know how like your skin, you know how like your skin changes? I think my skin is like changing. It's not my color no more. Oh, that's frustrating. Like, I'm not good at this makeup stuff. Ooh, not good. Maybe I should get a color, I don't know, down. But now for my, what do you call this? Highlight. I use NYX again. NYX. Probably can't see that. NYX. It's called NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. But this is what I use. And I just use this little brush to make little triangles on my face. Like I see all the famous YouTube makeup people do. Like this. I put a triangle there. And I put a triangle here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whole time my face don't match my neck, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm doing what I can. I'll put some right here. I don't know what this part for, but I'll put it on my lip here, and then I put it down my nose. And then I put it on my forehead. Y'all, my lips are like so dry. But yeah, let me hurry up and finish telling y'all the story. And so I got out of that relationship and I was trying to find God. And same time I was working at Hooters. And hold on one second, you guys. I have to like wet my beauty blender. Granted, I'm not a professional. I be just doing what I be seeing other people doing. So I wet my beauty blender for my, this is a different one. It's clean, you guys. It's just badly scarred, battle scarred. But I just blend out. But yeah, so I was like still working at Hooters. I had got fired from a really good job that I had. So I worked Hooters and I worked at a real estate office, like as a receptionist, and they were only offering like 15 hours a week, if that, like sometimes 10 to 15 hours. Like I would get minimums. Like, so I'm like had a car note and all of this stuff, and was trying to like like manage being a mom, and just it was just tough, especially financially. And so it made it difficult for me like to focus and to better myself, because I was in school at one point in that relationship and I dropped out. Like, I was just really unstable. I was really unsure of myself. I was really confused. I was really like, I don't know, like I wasn't in a good headspace. Like, I wasn't focused on bettering myself. Like, honestly, I believe it was really selfish. Like, I wasn't thinking about my daughter. I wasn't thinking about nobody. I was just thinking about myself, and I was just thinking about having a man. But yeah. So here's this, you guys. And I try to contour. I use an e.l.f. contour palette. And I use a e.l.f. contour brush. And I do some right here. Do some right here. And then I put some on my nose. Like, try not to do too much, like I always do. And I put it on my chin because I get a chunky chin. And I put it like above on my face right here. And then I blend up. But yeah, so I finally was like in a bad financial place. I was like asking God, like, you know, to show me him. God, show me you if you're real. Show me you, because right now I really need your help. I was like drinking and driving heavily, like leaving like crying text messages and voicemails with my ex-boyfriend, like just begging like for him to take me back. Like, I was in a really broken place and I didn't know how to pick myself up. I didn't know how to be a woman. Like, I didn't know how to do anything because I don't know, I was just so depressed. It was really depressing. Guys, I think I'm doing this right. Finally, I started to feel better, and I started to just feel the presence of God, and I started to feel better about myself, and I started to understand that if I was gonna be healed, if I was gonna feel better, then I had to keep my focus on him. And unfortunately, I think what happened was I was so new to it that it was easy for me to get distracted, because I didn't know, like, a lot of stuff. Honestly, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know how, like, if a word is ministered unto you, that the devil tries to come and take it away, you know, so that you begin to go backward. And that's what happened to me. So I was in church. I had found a new church and everything, and I met this guy, and I wasn't like, oh, I'm using eyeliner gel by whatever this is from the beauty supply store. I met this guy and I just fell for it, because there still wasn't a completion of what God was trying to do in me yet. So it wasn't as easy, but it was easier for me to get pulled backwards, I should say. Let me just figure out how to do this eyeliner quick. Eyeliner takes focus, guys. But yeah, so it was easy for me to get pulled back, and unfortunately that's something that had happened. So I kind of just fell for this guy, and he, like, we talked for like 4 months, and then he was like, I want to marry you. And I was just like, okay, let's do it. And so we got married in 2015, which brings my story back. I was a broken girl. I got my heart broken. I gave my life to God, but I didn't give him time to do everything that he needs to do in me so that I can get the things that he wants to bless me with. And I just rushed because it was still parts of me that was like, I'm obsessed with relationships. And that's how I got, you guys, that's how I got tied up with this guy that I got married to. And so we got married. We weren't even dating a whole year. We got married, and it was just a train wreck. Like, it's not good. Oh. But ultimately, like 2 years later, it got too bad, and I put in on eyelashes. I use a Kiss style eyelash, and this is Kiss strip adhesive with aloe. It's black. I like it because it sticks really good, but I don't like it because it's black. It dries black, and like it can get on your face. So I wouldn't encourage you guys to buy it. I just use it because I have it. But yeah, so eventually, by the end of our relationship, he had just told me that he didn't want to be with me anymore. I was dealing with like getting cheated on all the time and lied to, and just, it wasn't a good situation for me or children to be in. And so, and by this time, I had my son because I got like pregnant like right away. Like, we didn't, they tell you like stop fornicating, don't have sex and all of this stuff the whole time like we were engaged. Like I was breaking all type of rules of Christianity and church, and like I'm putting on some brown setting powder. I don't know what brand this is. This is whatever that is. But yeah, like it just wasn't put together the right way, and like I tried to fight and make the marriage work because like my parents got divorced, so I didn't want that for me or my children. I didn't want them to experience that. But like when someone tells you blatantly like they don't want you, and like they're cheating on you, and like it just wasn't safe. Like you can't be laying around with other people and then just doing that to me. Like, you know, granted, I was trying to get closer to God during the course of my marriage, but it was like all of my prayers was about my marriage, and none of them were about me changing, and I really needed to change. And like I kept getting cheated on, and so I'm like, let me just leave. Like, I'm not gonna beg you to love me, to like me, to do none of this. So I filed for divorce because he had asked me for it, and I'm using this as a what is it called? A bronzer. This but yeah, I just was like, okay, I'll leave, whatever. So I got out of it. And there I was, heartbroken again, like literally in the same place that I was a few years before I met him. And I was like, okay, God, you know, like, this is not okay. Like, what can I do to be better? What can I do to change? And so I just really was just, I clinged to God a lot during that time. And I didn't let go until I knew that I was better. And he did make me better, and he helped me. I wrote books, and I came up with this idea of the Healing Project. My lips are really dry. But yeah, I just trusted my life and my healing and everything with God, and He brought me a really long way, and I came up with the Healing Project. And the Healing Project is just me sharing the steps that I take to get over my broken heart and things like that. But I just wanted to like be human and just tell people, like, it's not easy to get over a heartbreak, but it's possible. And it's possible to learn from the last heartbreak so you don't run into it again. And it's possible not to be bitter so that you avoid something that may be authentic going down the line. And that's it. That's me. I gotta get to my kids because they're really loud. Probably gonna make some spaghetti or something. And all my makeup people, please don't bash me and yell at me and share this video and laugh. Because my face is not professionally done. But thank you guys for watching, and bye.